Hey guys, Huzzy here bringing you another video. Now before the video begins, I just thought I'd explain an event that is upcoming. So you may see this message over the next couple videos. I'll just repeat the same message. But it's an ARAM event that I am partnering up with Riot to get involved with. And basically, ARAM recently has got some quality of life changes. And they just want to show that off, you know, by having some streamers and YouTubers get involved, by just giving some ARAM-centric missions. And I will say, this event right now, it does seem it potentially is only for US and EU Northeast. If you're in North America, definitely check if there's an event going on for you as well. But I'm just involved with the European side. But basically, just the premise of it is there are some ARAM-centric missions that can give you bonuses and benefits. You can earn Hextech chests, keys. There is double reroll rates on certain skin lines on specific days. And one thing that I just want to make very clear is there are stream battles that are going on. And let's explain that because that's the thing that I'm directly involved with. So if you go all the way down, on specific days, there are stream battles going on. So one community versus another community. I'm going to be streaming at this time, so my day is August the 24th at 3 p.m. CST, so you guys can join the stream at that time, and there's a chance for you to join the ARAMs against GripX's community. And, you know, it's all for fun, but everybody, let's be serious, we want to win. So, yeah, feel free to join the stream at that time, but make sure you also get involved with the other communities if you watch any of these people. You know, we know Kiandi. I've played against this guy a bunch in solo queue. Me and Skin Spotlights have spoken a bunch in the past, and obviously GripX we've played against in solo queue for the past few years. He's obviously a very good Lee Sin player, so it should be fun. Again, it's not directly crazy serious. ARAM's all about having fun and just kind of laughing and enjoying yourself and trying to get them really cool wombo combos. So that's what we'll be going for. So again, just to remind everybody, August the 24th, 3 p.m. be on the stream. It's the normal stream. But there will be also a link that you can click. This will also be in the client, by the way. But if you click the specific link that Riot share, and I will share this link, basically the cool thing about it is you can watch both streams at the same time, and our viewer numbers will be shared. So if, you know, if that in total has 2,000 views, then both me and GripX, we both get 2,000 views, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it will be in the client. You'll probably see my logo or even my face in the client in the next few days. But furthermore, what else is going on here, just to explain, on these specific days, so the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, if you do a reroll on these days, you'll get a bigger chance to win a skin from these skin lines. So, you know, Pool Party, Mecha, Project, you know, on that specific day, if you want one of those skins specifically, make sure you reroll on that day, and you can win rewards. But I will just say, on the 22nd, in the bottom right of the client, make sure you manually join this event in the quest tab, because otherwise you won't be involved. And obviously it's an ARAM event, so you have to play those ARAMs. And final thing to say, because I know this sounds kind of like an ad, this is not sponsored. I'm not getting paid to do this. Riot just approached me and said, you know, would you like to get involved with an event, have some fun with your community against another community? And I said, hell yeah, why not? Because again, I like these kind of events. I like working with Riot. I like, you know, promoting just fun in League, because that's what it should be all about. But yeah, it's not sponsored. Maybe stuff down the line will be, but this one isn't. So I thought I'd also make that clear. So let me know if you guys think this is pretty cool. I do. Throw a like on the video. Comment down below if you think you're going to get involved, if you can make it. And yeah, let's hopefully kick GripX's communities butt. And I will say, if you're part of both communities, if you watch GripX and you watch me, well, then you can join either, right? You can try to join both teams at the same time. It's not that big of a deal. We're not going to be like, who do you support? It's nothing like that. It's just for fun. But anyway, like, subscribe. See you guys next time. Well, actually, enjoy the video, because this is at the beginning of a video. But yeah, throw a like on the video, and I'll see you guys on my day, which is Friday. Hey guys, Huzzy here bringing you another video. Now, welcome back to the channel. And for those, well, for me saying that, that does sound a little bit weird, because you guys have been just watching content. There's been no change. There's been no blips. For me, it's been about a week since I've recorded content, because I've been away. And I thought right now, of me coming back, and I feel really refreshed. I feel great. I thought it was a good time to do a channel update. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, I want a proper video. Well, sometimes I think these are good, and it's, you know, gives reflection, and we can talk about things, and in the comments you guys can give suggestions. I think it just works really well, especially like a time like now, where over the past few months, some people have been noting, there's like, oh, Huzzy, you're getting a bit more moany or a bit more stressed. I think I was just a bit stressed. I think I was overworked, and I know to a lot of people it's like, oh, you just do video games. You know, we all have our own stresses, and doing 2 videos a day every single day, and I haven't missed that for, you know, years. Yeah, I think it got a bit much, but I'm the reason why I'm doing it now is because after feeling refreshed, I think I've got a clear head again, and we can just go for it, right? And I think that's pretty cool. So let's just talk about, well, 2 things that we're going to be doing is firstly going to be talking about the channel, and then the second thing we'll be doing is actually talking about the holiday I just had. So if you're not interested in the holiday, you can just watch the beginning and then just end the video. The reason why I'm including stuff about the holiday, because I normally really wouldn't, but I posted very few things while I was there. I think I posted 3 pictures on Instagram, and in every single picture, people are like, oh, please, like, you know, show something or at least talk about it. So that's what we're doing. You know, I'll probably, when I talk about the vacation, I will, I'll put videos and stuff that I took in the background while I'm talking. I didn't vlog anything. I don't really like vlogging, I'm going to be honest. But, yeah. We'll do that. So anyway, the channel. How is the channel going? Am I happy with it? Honestly, yes, I'm relatively happy with it. Again, when it comes to this being my job, it's still completely fine. Obviously, summertime, we have taken a bit of a dip when it comes to income and even views, but that's normal because people are out in summer, they're on holiday more, they're less interested in video games. That's always been the case, and my pattern of my channel for the past 5 years has always shown that. So that is fine. You know, it'll start picking up really probably in about a week and a half. Not August. What's the month? Or September? Sure. That's when it starts picking up again. And then it gets really back to, like, you know, normality really in October. So yeah, I'm completely fine with that. The channel actual content that I'm uploading, am I content with it? Am I happy with it? I'm fine with it. And I think that's the word. I think over the past few months, I did kind of get lazy when it came to just uploading content and not actually trying in League, if that makes sense. Like, you know, still played ranked, still tried to win, but I didn't really care if I was gaining rating. I was just like, hey, it's a good commentary. It goes on the channel. Instead of actually being like, no, I want to get Diamond 1 again or whatever. Like, I think that is something that, you know, me having a holiday and refreshing, I think that has helped incredible amounts. So my main goal really, and again, this is why I do these channel updates, my main goal is to get higher rating now. And I know that's an obvious thing to say, but no, like, genuinely it is. It's not just to make commentaries. It's not just to be like, I'm Diamond. It's to, like, climb with a refreshed mentality and hopefully just kind of positive, to be honest, like nothing negative, which I'm actually kind of looking forward to. So I will say I haven't played any League since I've landed. We came back yesterday. I've just been playing World of Warcraft as my, like, kind of relax, get back into it game. And I will say, obviously, you guys, from watching this update video, would have seen a gameplay video that I'm probably dressed the same way. I'm recording this update video before I play any League later today. Because I just thought that's probably, like, you know, get the update stuff out the way, you know, just kind of get the mentality out there while it's all fresh. And then I'll play some League. But I will also say I'll be playing a lot of WoW as well. You'll maybe see a little bit of WoW over the next few weeks. You know, nothing crazy. So if you're not interested in WoW, you don't have to worry. You can just skip 1 video a week or something. But, you know, when me and my friends, you know, obviously I'm late because I was on holiday. We'll be doing Mythic Dungeons pretty soon. I'm level 116 right now. I'm going to try and ding 120 either later today, because it's really quick leveling, or tomorrow by the latest, and then gear hopefully quite quick. And then, you know, what I'll probably do is just, you know, record a little bit every now and then. You know, I might stream WoW, but if me and my friends are running dungeons to gear for raiding, I might record just a dungeon run and upload a dungeon run. If it's a good run and it's funny and we make some jokes, I'll just do that. And that for the second video of the day, once a week, I think will be perfectly fine. And that goes when we start raiding as well. And maybe what I'll do is upload more WoW stuff on the second channel, and just once a week upload 1 WoW video as the second video on the main channel to remind people, hey, there's WoW content on the second channel. That's a maybe, because again, I don't want to overwork myself, and I think that's kind of what led me to being a bit stressed before the holiday, is doing 2 videos a day every day on the main channel, and then even doing more on the second channel. And I'm a one-man band. I do everything. I do editing, well, obviously recording, editing, thumbnails, uploading, tagging, putting ads on, talking to sponsors, meetings with Riot. You know, I do everything by myself. So I can't kill myself doing all that. But the plan is when I stream, at least for the next few, well, it could be forever, I don't even know. But really, it's just to start with League of Legends as the stream, do my normal stream. Again, my normal streams for League are between 2 and 3 hours. That isn't going to change, but what will change, instead of ending the stream, it will probably be, I'm going to go on WoW now. So you're actually going to get longer streams. In total, you'll have the same amount of League of Legends, but you'll also get added World of Warcraft if you're interested in World of Warcraft. Because the reason why it's different, by the way, this time with WoW, is this is the first expansion since Mr. Pandaria that all my friends are playing, for the most part. So it feels a bit different, and also with the size of YouTuber I am, we are fortunate that a lot of you guys have actually joined the guild and are going to be building the raid team with us, and, you know, there is a very wide spectrum of skill. There are some new players that probably won't be joining the raid team, but there are some veterans who are pretty good at raiding from what I can tell. And there's, you know, average players as well. So it should be fine. Again, nothing hardcore. It's just going to be kind of casual for fun. And I will also be raid leading that because I used to be a raid leader. So yeah, like, that's going to be good. But as for the channel, you know, what can you expect over the next few weeks, months? Well, again, you're going to be still getting the Climb to Master as the main video of the day for the most part, if, you know, nothing changes. But I am going to be attempting to climb more than I have recently, I can tell you that. As for the second videos of the day, because obviously that is the stuff that changes, well, Off-Roll to Diamond will be back. The reason why it wasn't for the past week or so is because I just didn't have enough time to do gameplay videos that much. When I was preparing content ahead of time. And the reason why, because some people are like, you know, you did a half an hour challenge a spectate video, doesn't that, you know, isn't the average gameplay video? The difference between it is when you record a commentary, you actually don't know if that's going to be suitable for the channel. And recently of how it was going was every 3 games I was playing, only one of them could go on YouTube. So it's like an hour and a half worth of content that I'm recording, but only half an hour of it can go on YouTube. So it was basically just to limit the risk that if I'm recording a challenger video, well, that 100% can go on the channel. If I'm trying to record Off-Roll to Diamond, well, I might have 2 or 3 terrible games that can't go on YouTube. So it's just kind of the risk factor was way less, and my time was very precious before the holiday because I didn't have that long to prepare. So that's why you didn't get any Off-Roll to Diamond, but it'll be returning now that I'm back and stuff. And then, you know, we'll be doing the normals, you know, the Spectates challenges I'm thoroughly enjoying, and I'm learning a lot. I did actually see in the Anivia episode, the challenger Anivia player himself commented saying thanks for doing it, and he tweeted at me and stuff, so that's pretty cool. And I will say, if you are somebody, and this is very unlikely, but you're a challenger or a master player that watches my videos and you want me to do a replay of yours, then let me know. Or if you've got a friend that is challenger or master, let me know. If they're good at something, you know, they've got their tip-top pick, then let me know, because that's pretty cool. We can kind of say, hey, this is a viewer, he's challenger, for some reason he watches me, but let's do a replay of him. So that's something that we can do. And, you know, what I'll always say is, if you are somebody that is a challenger player who watches me, or you know somebody's challenger and they are a streamer, like a little small streamer, I don't mind giving them a shout out if I do a replay of theirs. Like, I think that's a healthy thing. So there you go. But yeah, that's it. So, and then obviously, you know, the normals, the op.gg reviews occasionally. You know, I'm toying with the idea, do I bring back a viewer spectate episodes? The only reason for it is the viewer spectate episodes, I think, are good because the average person can see themselves in those. The only problem is I don't learn anything from them, and I think a lot of people, when it comes to HuzzyGames as an entity now, want me personally to do better, and I will never learn anything from watching a viewer in silver or gold, etc. But the challenger spectate episodes, I'm learning a lot. So that's kind of my dilemma that I'm facing right now. What do I do? And you guys can let me know. And, you know, we've got the other stuff, you know, the loot videos occasionally when those events come and stuff like that. So, honestly, we've got a lot of content. We're definitely not lacking it. Just got to get back into playing League. Again, I'm going to be playing my first game after I record this update, which is going to be interesting. Hopefully it'll go well, and for those that are wondering, yes, I am going to go straight into Ranked. I just do. I've always done it, so that should be great. I'll play something probably basic, and obviously, again, That was uploaded earlier today, so you guys would have seen it by now. So hopefully that game went well. As for now, we can go on to the holiday. So what I'm gonna do, because again, like I mentioned, is when I posted the very few things, some people's like, oh, can we see more? I recorded not much video. I took a lot of photos, so I don't know how I'm going to do it. Future me will be editing this, and he'll be going, what do I do? But while I talk about it, I guess I'll just put things up on the screen so you guys can see kind of some stuff, and I'll just quickly talk about it. I'm not going to go into much detail, though. So where did I go and stuff? I went to Rome in Italy. It was my 4th time going. It's probably my favorite. Well, Italy's my favorite country to go in Europe, easily. I like when I'm on holiday, I don't hear British accents, and it is rarer that you hear British accents when you're in Italy. For some reason. I think it's because there's no package holidays to Italy. That might be a reason why. But yeah, we went to Rome. We stayed in a very nice hotel about 2.5-3 miles outside of the city centre. And, you know, a taxi fare was about 15 to 18 euros into the capital, depending exactly where you're going. As for touristy stuff, what did we do? We basically did everything apart from the Vatican. We've done the Vatican before, and you know, when you're on holiday and it's boiling hot weather, well, females aren't allowed to have knees showing or shoulders showing. And when it's boiling, when you're on holiday, you know, with my mum and sister, they're wearing skirts or, you know, like the strappy tops. So it's like, it's kind of unpractical to go to that place. And obviously, me being me anyway, I'm not really interested. I'm more interested in the architecture of the building rather than the meaning of the building. But we did everything else. So we did the Colosseum. We did the Trevi Fountain, obviously, the Pantheon, Spanish Steps, Piazza Navona, and obviously just random shopping everywhere. We walked when we were in the city. We walked everywhere. It was the only time that we got like taxis and stuff was from the hotel in or the in out. But when we were in the city, we walked everywhere. I did a hell of a lot of Pokemon Go. I did take over a couple places, but, you know, I don't own any of them anymore. But, yeah, I did a lot of Pokemon Go, which was really fun. And I'll say, you know, I haven't traveled, you know, really that much in the past 5+ years. So with the increase of technology and me being older, you know, you'll never get lost anymore. And I will say that was part of the charm of us used to go on holiday. We just used to walk and get lost and then try to find our way back. But you never get lost anymore because you've just got, like, you know, iPhone maps and you just know where everything is. But the other benefit to that, which again, you could say that takes away from it a bit, but we learned a lot more. You know, in Italy and Rome, there's just random columns. And it's like, oh, God, who's that for? Unless you go right up to it, which you're not always going to do. Well, we went to a column, and if you're from Rome or if you've been there, it was near the Zara, the massive Zara shop. And it was like, whoa, whose column's that? It was Marcus Aurelius's, who, if you guys know, he was a Caesar in the film Gladiator. That's the father that got killed by the younger Caesar, and that's Marcus Aurelius. He was a pretty important Caesar, and it's like, that's just his column, just there, this big tower thing, and we wouldn't have known that unless I had my phone zoom in and going, oh, Marcus Aurelius's tower. So that was pretty legit. As for my favorite things, eating on the Piazza Navona, we did that a few times. Very much recommend it. The atmosphere is amazing. You know, all I would say, my recommendation, and again, it's a bit of a downer, but it's fine. Just don't, when you're sitting, and again, pretty much you always eat outside in the Piazza Navona, unless you don't. But we did. Don't sit on the end table closest to the square. And the reason for it is there are people selling stuff, you know, it's one of the downsides, I guess, but they're selling, you know, junky stuff, and they come up to the tables, and if you're sitting right on the edge, well, obviously you're closest to the guy selling stuff. But I will say there was a funny situation. I'll quickly say this again. I don't want to talk about it too much, but some people will enjoy. So again, people are selling all rubbish, you know, squidgy toys, lights that you go throw up in the air, a salad bowl that pops up, and then for some reason, my mum was sitting like diagonal to me, and she just starts laughing. And it's like, why is she laughing? And then here comes this fella. We were on the end table, and he goes at the end of the table, and he's holding up a cat that's dancing, like a little robotic cat. And my mum is just killing herself laughing. It's like, who would buy a little dancing robotic cat on the Piazza Navona in Rome? But anyway, he tried to sell it, but obviously it didn't work. But yeah, like it was lovely. It was just very busy, and again, apparently August is supposed to be a relatively quiet month. It wasn't quiet. It was crazy busy. And the only downside I will say from going when we did, unfortunately we did get hit by thunderstorms most days, but luckily they were fairly short and they, you know, blew over pretty quick. And they didn't affect us too much, you know. They usually came about 3 to 4 p.m. where what we did is we had breakfast, we went into Rome for about 10, 11 a.m. We stayed there for about 4 or 5 hours, you know, had lunch and stuff. Then we went back to the hotel to go swim or relax for a bit, and then go out back into Rome for the evening dinner. That was most of our days. So while we were back in the hotel, or while we were even in the taxis on the way back to the hotel, that is when the thunderstorm came. So it didn't really affect us that badly. And we were very fortunate sometimes. Like the hotel we were staying in had a shuttle service. It was a crazy good hotel. And we left one of the restaurants near the Spanish Steps, and one of the pickup and drop off locations for the shuttle hotel, or for the hotel shuttle, was right near the Spanish Steps. And literally, we walk out, it starts raining, and we see the shuttle for our hotel, and we're like, "Do you have any room? Because you're supposed to book these things." He's like, "Yeah, I've got 4. We're 4. We just got on instantly, and it started lashing down rain. We're like, well, that worked out quite well. But no, it was very much, I would say, amazing, and it was needed. You know, airports are airports, I guess. The security nowadays are insane. And my only one thing I'll say, again, if I had to give the holiday out of 10, I'd give it a 9.5. It was fantastic, and I would very much recommend everybody to go to Rome and Italy in general. Amazing. But I would say just be careful for a couple, like, dodgy people every now and then. Like, nothing bad happened to us. You know, we didn't lose anything. You know, nobody got pickpocketed or anything like that. But again, we didn't go on the metro at all. We went taxis everywhere, or the hotel services. So we did it kind of that way. But while you're in Rome, occasionally you just get people, and again, they're from Africa, and, you know, they're legit from Africa, and they literally try to grab your hand in like a handshake and say, "Hey, you're from Africa," even though, like, I'm the whitest dude possible. And they basically, I read about them, and it happened to me like twice. Basically what they are is, you know, they're from Africa, they don't have a job, they're struggling, so they try to build, like, they're friendly, but they're just kind of annoying. They try to build a rapport with you, a friendship with you, and, like, then, you know, if you talk for them for about a minute, which we didn't do, they tried to say, "Hey, can you just give me a euro or €2?" And the moment that they see money, they'll try to take, obviously, more and run. So don't get involved. All you have to do is just say no thanks and just keep walking, and they'll leave you alone within, like, probably 10 seconds maybe. So that's obviously a negative, and that obviously isn't great for a tourist destination, but the strengths completely outweigh the negatives. And, you know, I also, with the Colosseum itself, I forgot how big the Colosseum was. And also, queuing wasn't fun. I actually did burn, you probably can't see it, but I burnt the back of my neck in that queue. And it is actually, I think, starting to peel, which is fun. But the reason why I got burnt is because when you're waiting in line for the Colosseum, the sun was directly behind me, and I forgot to wear a t-shirt with a collar, or I didn't bring a hat. And we didn't have any sun cream with us. So yeah, my neck got burnt on that day, which wasn't fun, but it's okay now. It's just a bit tight. But that's it. That is going to be the update for now. And, well, the channel update and the holiday, you know, both went amazing. You know, you'll also would have seen probably a video in there of the hotel's restaurant. It was crazy. Like, again, it was kind of like you go up and just take whatever you want. I think it was like €25 per person, so relatively cheap. And it had all the different cuisines of the world, and it wasn't like a buffet, because, you know, they were cooking it for you if you wanted and stuff. That was crazy too. And the dessert tray there was, like, insane. So it was pretty good. So overall, fantastic holiday. I definitely feel refreshed, and hopefully that will show in videos. Hopefully my commentary style is better. Hopefully I play better. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you're having a good time too. If some of you have been on vacation or going, then have a nice time. If you're not, then have just fun playing video games. At the end of the day, that's all what we want, right? So that's going to be it. Like, subscribe. Let me know any updates yourself down in the comments. Let me know any suggestions, and I will be reading it through, because it is a, you know, update video. But yeah, like, subscribe. See you guys next time. See ya.